Okay, guys, I know it's a couple of you guys struggling still with midline of sinusoidal functions. Guys, this is so simple again that once you see it, you'd be like, oh, I can't believe I couldn't do this, or I can't believe I didn't try it yet. Guys, please make sure I assigned this to you about a week or two ago. Try it. It's this easy. Watch. First of all, here it is right here. And we've been doing amplitude. The one thing that we haven't been doing, oh, it's not on this list, is the period. That's coming probably next week. That's potentially the toughest one to get down when it comes to the sine and cosine. Sinusoidal, by the way, guys, is sine and cosine waves, basically. Okay? Just think of it that way. Now, I also want to point out, guys, that I'm going through every single assignment I gave you, making sure there's at least 2 or 3 videos on each one. Okay? And if you notice, guys, right here for some reason, I haven't done one officially for IM2. I did do it for IM3. So I said, why not make another video on it? Let's go. So here we go. Ready to practice with me here, guys. Midlines. 4 questions. Guys, the midline is the middle of the wave, right? Let's say this is my sine cosine wave. The midline is the one that splits it in the middle, right? Remember? That means you go up the same amount as you go down. What I just showed you in green is called the amplitude, the height of the wave, right? But we're just finding the middle. Now, guys, this is a trickier one of the 3 I'm going to do with you. What's tricky is we really need to distribute this -8 here. Okay? And do you agree I get cosine of -8 times 3 pi over 2x? We can simplify that, but we don't need to. And -8 times 1 is -8. Why did I distribute? That's really a -8 like so. Let me do that. Okay? It's because the number at the end tells you your shift up and down. It tells you where your midline is. This right here, guys, is your midline. So my midline is at y equals -8. It's that simple. Whatever number plus or minus is at the end of your function, that's your midline. And again, the tricky thing to this one is I had to distribute the -8 because they put everything together in the parentheses there, right? Okay, so let's go on to the next one here. Notice the number at the end is +6. Guess what? Our midline is 6. It's that simple. By the way, the 7 is my amplitude, right? That tells you how big the wave is going to be. All this in here, guys, by the way, is going to help determine the shift of the function. All right? This one right here, what's number is at the end? -6. Now you have 1 or 2 more you have to do, guys. But it's that simple. Whatever number is at the end is your midline. As you can see, I got 4 out of 4 right there. I hope you can do the same. This one still bothers me, though. I don't like the setup here, because technically you can't really distribute inside the cosine, but that's how it worked. And if it doesn't, please let me know. But the important thing, guys, is do you understand the midline is literally the middle line that splits your wave in half? That's the important concept I want you to know. Okay? And be familiar with. All right? I'll see you around.